Can you let me know, Tom, when it's recording?
Yes.
Thank you.
Go right ahead. It's recording.
Okay, thank you. I would like to welcome Jim Webb, my host, and my sponsor and our host this evening. Jim and Candy have been involved with network marketing for many, many years and with Zango for the last 12 years, and just been amazing partners and sponsors and wonderful friends in our lives. And Jim, if you would like to take over, I'll let you have it.
Well, thank you, Naomi. Thank you very much. Welcome to the call, everyone. And thanks for joining us on a Monday night when there are other things that we could be doing and you could be doing that are probably as interesting and exciting as this is going to be. But I got to tell you, our calls are as good as they get. And I know Carolyn Johnson, our sponsor and upline, 200K Premier has got a good lineup for this evening. And there'll be people joining us later on, and they're going to miss out a little bit here. But thanks again. It's a new year. Let's make something happen. And Carolyn, why don't you take it and run with it?
Thanks, Jim. Welcome everybody. I'm so excited for tonight. We have such a great call planned for everyone. Let me share a couple of things with you before we get started. Don't forget that you can go to Zango University Facebook, and you can go to the Notes tab, Notes, and open that up, and you will see all the calls that we've done, starting back with Dr. Templeman just before Christmas. Every Monday night's call is recorded there. I believe along with some other calls that are being done during the week, like John and Gina Jurowitz and their Tuesday night calls. So make sure that you take advantage of that tab that has been set up for us by Collie Butler so that you've got that information always available to you. And then, of course, those of you that are members of Zango University, you can access the calls when you sign in. So we have them available both ways, and then some of us are posting them also on our Facebook page because there's so much great information being given each and every Monday night. So the call is designed to educate you in all areas, whether it be about a product, a training specific to a particular subject, whether we're hearing from a founder or somebody on the executive team about where Zango's headed, new things that are coming up. We will always talk about the monthly specials, and of course, we will zero in on the products being promoted at the time. So I'm really excited tonight. Make sure if you have any questions, you put them in the question box up at the upper, I think, right-hand corner, or you can even just type them right into the chat box. Either way, so that we can answer them for you as best we can before the call's over this evening. And for those of you that haven't had a chance to, even though you were going to be muted out, remember, you are not muted out to each other unless you mute your own personal phone out. So mute your personal phone out so that somebody that it might be doing dishes or something doesn't get heard by the rest of you. Okay, so I'm really excited tonight to introduce to you. Many of you know her. She probably doesn't really take an introduction to most of us, but Janelle Crane, 100K from Flushing, Michigan. I remember before I met Janelle how I was always seeing these amazing pictures of Janelle and her husband and daughter. You know, I don't know whether you were at a lake or on the ocean, doesn't make any difference. I love the water. But always where the boats were and, you know, with her convertible top and just looking like she was having a great time. Little did I realize some of the health issues that Janelle was going through that she shared with us later, that she'll share with you tonight. But, you know, she used to be an insurance claims adjuster, I believe, in the claims department. She did that for quite a long time when somebody introduced her to this business. And as many of us, I think, so often when we get introduced to this industry, sometimes it isn't even that we're skeptical. Maybe we are. It's just that how does this work in comparison to how I've learned to work and what I've done my whole life that seems natural and normal, and more than that, acceptable by people, and start doing something that may not be so acceptable and promises such amazing changes in our lives. And I think that's what happened with Janelle when she started, but I don't think it took her a whole long time to find out that this business, along with her husband, was going to change their lives. So, Janelle, welcome to this call. We are excited to have you share with us. Janelle is kind of known at the company as the customer guru recruiter. I don't know how she does it, but you have a team of people that have this amazing ability to recruit customers and have for many, many years, and we look forward to you sharing that with us now. Janelle, are you there?
Yeah, I am. Thank you, Carolyn.
Oh, you're welcome.
When you asked for me to come on the call, I was excited that you wanted me to talk about the customer program because I love it. I absolutely love it. I want to put a disclaimer out there. I know we need distributors, and yes, you want to get distributors to build your organization, but don't overlook the customer program. There's a lot of benefits, and that's the part I'm getting to talk about tonight. And I really recommend, like with all these little bonuses and things that come with the customer program, that you're on a minimum ADP of 200 because all these bonuses, you need to be on that to collect it. So just kind of keep that in mind because there's a lot that the customer program will throw out at you. If you could change the next slide, please. So why customers? I'm new to network marketing. This was my first venture with it, and last, of course. But what I love about the customer program is for someone like myself who's never done networking, who really doesn't know the ins and outs of it and all that, we find it easier to share with the customer because we've been sharing things we like our whole life with other people. So it's kind of a good way to work your way into the network marketing part, because you can start off with something you know. Sharing product, sharing your story, it's comfortable. We already know people, they're already looking for great products that work. We just got to make that connection because Zango has some amazing products. So also I find more people are open to trying a new product than they are to hearing about my network marketing business opportunity. You know, like Carolyn mentioned, it's just uncomfortable for people. It's not the norm. So, you know, if I've got someone brand new, it's okay to really let them know what the customer program can do for them. It's kind of like putting the training wheels on first. Let them start experiencing, getting people on the product, letting them refer it so they can earn free product, and getting paid in the meantime. Next slide, please. The first thing I love about the program is it comes with a nothing beats free. Now, we all do referrals. We've referred everything, movies, great restaurants, but when you refer Zango's products, you can get free product in return. But in order to do that, you have to refer them to customers. So the nothing beats free is customer-based, so it's all part of this program. You need a minimum of 3 customers ordering juice, and you can earn a free box of juice the following month. The only thing you do is pay the shipping and handling, and that's wonderful. But remember, they must be customers, not distributors. Yes, I have many distributors that I've sponsored who order the juice or other products, but that doesn't entitle me to the free product. It must be customers. So that's something to kind of keep in mind as well. You can also earn other products, not just the juice. You can earn other products by enrolling even more customers. And you can get all that information off of zango.com/free. But The cool thing about the Nothing Beats Free, let's say I sign up a customer, and we're talking the juice. I'm going to pretty much just keep it simple because that's what I started with 13 years ago. That's what I'm still doing today. Of course, I introduce other products like Limitless and Eris, but I'm a girl of the juice. So let's say I've signed up a customer. They're taking the juice. I always let them know that if they refer 3 other customers who order in any given month, they can earn free product. They get excited about that, so make sure they know that. Now, if I have a customer, they're not going to know how to sign someone up. So what I do is I make it simple for them. I just tell them if you've got any friends who want to order it, have them call me and just make sure they mention your name so you get the referral. And so they will. And this way, I can get them enrolled the proper way. They won't get lost in the channels. And I can get them on ADP, which I'm going to cover afterwards, but I'll get them set up the right way so they get the best experience. Then I can call back that customer and say, hey, you just referred Sally. She's ordering a box of the juice. You just need 2 more, and you can get it for free. So it's really cool. Now, if I get a customer who continues to do that, they're referring, they're earning free juice now. Now is the point where I would like to talk to that customer about the possibility of becoming a distributor. And the only thing different they're going to have to do is that they would get paid for those referrals in addition to earning the free product. So you can kind of plant the seed for someone who had absolutely no intentions to do network marketing, but they can see how simple it is because they've been doing it so far. So that's a good time to talk to them about the business opportunity because by now they know the company, they love the product, or they wouldn't be referring it to their friends. Next slide, please. The iBonus. Now this was a game changer for so many people. The iBonus is a global bonus based on customer sales that every single person who's just starting out has the ability to earn. It's, companies have bonuses for the high up ranks, and that's good, and they should have that. But I love that Zango does that. But in addition to that, they offer the iBonus. When you become a 1K, as early as a 1K, you can earn a portion of the global customer sales, which is exciting. So again, you can see that on this chart, PV, that's what your requirement is, 200 ADP. That's why I said make sure you're doing a minimum of 200 ADP so that you can earn this bonus because, once you've signed up customers and you have 1,000 of customer volume, you're going to take a piece of that pool each month. So it's all based on customers, the customer volume, and the way you can keep track of that is in your back office under either the production or the downline report. Off to the right, there's a column called the I volume. That adds up all the customer volume that you personally sponsored plus any that they may have referred. So that will include their purchases plus what you do. So once you have 1,000 in I volume, you can earn some of the global sales, which is so cool. Now this is in addition to the sale of those customers. The percentage you take home on a customer is 15%. And that's not just the first time. It's the second time, the third time. Every single time they order, you will get 15% of that order. So when you're accumulating these points, there's a lot of customer program has a lot of features. Now, one thing I want to throw in here is like trip points. Now, Zango offers 2 trips yearly that you can earn. So this also includes the customers that you sign up as well as the distributors. So I like to think about this too when you're doing, when you're working with this customer program. You're not only earning the 15% commission, the free product, global share in the iBonus, but keep in mind that you're also going to be earning trip points. So there's a lot going on here just from that one little customer. Customers are very valuable. Keep in mind, too, when you have extra purchases. I don't know, like Carolyn said, my husband and my daughter, Janelle, well, we all use every single product, and you multiply that by 3, we go through a lot of product. So that's why I love the Nothing Beats Free. But these extra purchases, I don't put them all on my own account. I have my ADP set up so that I'm qualified to earn the compensation, the bonuses, but I'm also, any extra purchases, I'm going to purchase them on a customer because I'll get 15% of that purchase back. And I'll do the same thing with the meal pack collection box. And there may be some people on this phone who do that as well, where we put collection boxes out at different businesses in our community as everyone puts their money in for these meal packs. We collect each month and we purchase meal packs. Well, again, where am I going to purchase this meal pack? Not on my own account. My own account is set for the ADP. I'm going to always put it on a customer's account so that I get the 15%. In fact, if you want to go on the trips that Zango offers, make sure you place these extra purchases on a new customer so you get the 15% and trip points. You'll get points for every purchase this new person makes in their first 90 days. So if you plan this out right, you can really maximize the extra purchases and that you're making throughout the month. Next slide, please. This is the rank advancement bonuses. Once you hit the title of 20K, Zango offers you a bonus. And in the left-hand column there in the orange, you'll see you get $3,000 just for hitting 20K. It doesn't matter how long it takes you, you will get $3,000 for reaching that new title. But on the right-hand side is the accelerated bonus. If you do it in a timely manner, and they put 6 months on the first one, which is the 20K, instead of the $3,000, they're going to give you $5,000. So a distributor can earn accelerated bonuses for advancing rank starting at the 20K, but the clock starts ticking the day they sign up as a distributor. So people think, well, this doesn't really fit into the customer program, but it kind of does. There's a little strategy to this. If you start someone out as a customer instead of a distributor, so that they can get used to the product, they can learn how to enroll people, they can start earning Nothing Beats Free even as a customer, and then once they have some volume under them, they've got some of their learning curve out of the way, you can switch them over to the distributor. So that way, they'll already have some volume built up and the knowledge to move forward, and they might have a better shot at hitting that accelerated bonus. If you can have a 1,000, 1,500 or so of volume underneath you, it just puts you that much closer. So that's kind of a fun way to use the customer program as while they're learning. Let them do some of their learning on their time, and then as soon as you click them over to distributor, that clock will start ticking. If they can reach 20K in 6 months, which is very doable, they're going to get more income coming in. So that's a good way to use the customer program as well. One question, that I get asked would be how to get customers. So next slide, please. There's no right way, no wrong way. Simplest way is to share something. And I say if you're going to go with sharing a product, go with something that responds quickly, like Limitless. I was so excited when the Limitless came out because if I have someone drink one, and I don't mean sip on it all day, but just drink it down, they're going to feel it within 15 minutes usually. You can feel it and the energy and the focus. So it's a good product to share. They're going to be able to feel it right away. Same with the Eris Instant Eye Gel. You put that on someone with, either like the puffy eyes, the wrinkled area, right around the eyes, let it dry a little bit, and honestly, within less than 5 minutes, most people can see a difference. The longer you wait, you notice even a little bit more. So those are fun products to share. I would recommend having them with you at all times, whether it's in your car, purse, or something. Have them available because you never know who you're going to run into, and you'll think, oh, I wish I had something on me. You can also sample out things that they might not feel right away, but that taste good. As long as you can back it up with what the product is, like the juice. It tastes really good. Now, if I sit here and tell someone all the wonderful health benefits of the mangosteen, they're going to think it probably tastes pretty gross, because how could something do that much good for your body and taste good? So I love to sample the Zango juice, and I'll give someone an ounce or two, and because, that's a serving for many people, about 2 ounces. And if you do that a couple times a day, that's what most people will drink. So if I give someone about 2 ounces, they'll look at me and they'll be quite surprised, and they'll say, oh my gosh, I could drink a whole glass of this. And that's the reaction I want to hear. So let them know it's not only good for you, but it tastes good. It's easy to become part of your regimen. Same with like Ignite and Reload. They taste good. So those are great to share. You can share videos. There are a lot of great videos available to us. Share a brochure. Share your story. Get a story and share that. Nothing. I tell you, if it's coming from the heart, that's the best. Don't sell. Nobody likes to be sold. Just share and have some excitement about it. Leave business cards wherever you go. Right now, we've been going to the tanner. I know it's bad for your skin, but it's better than getting burnt to a crisp in Mexico. So we're getting ready for this trip, and they have a table there for business cards. So, of course, I've been making sure when I go there that there's always business cards available. You can brand yourself, put something Zango on you, whether it's clothing, a tote bag, a hat, your car, doesn't matter. Brand yourself. And, of course, there's social media. And just the other day I posted an Eris picture on Facebook, and within 2 minutes of posting it, I got a text from a friend that wanted to order it. They just needed to see it one more time. Holidays are out of the way now. It was kind of like a little reminder. So those social media can be used really in a great way to reach out to people you aren't normally in contact with. And there's so many different ways to get the word out there. Just be creative and have fun doing it. Next slide, please. This is quite a unique one, the ADP Rewards. ADP is the automatic delivery program, and it's crucial to our business. Okay, imagine enrolling 10 customers who each order 1 case of Zango juice. 15% would give you $180 in commissions. Plus, you would earn a free month's worth of product through the Nothing Beats Free program, so that's kind of cool. Now, imagine putting them on ADP. If they stayed on ADP for 12 months, the commissions from those same 10 people would be $2,160, plus you would earn a year's worth of free products with the same effort. So I believe, truly believe, every customer should be enrolled on ADP. And not just because I can earn more commissions, but because they will get better results if they give their body time to heal. It's not fair to expect that a natural juice will help someone with just 30 days, who has, health issues for years. If people have had these issues for years, they've got to give their bodies time to heal. So this is what I tell my customers who order juice. I'll say, you will receive your first order in about 3 to 5 business days. Then each month, the company will send your month's supply for as long as you want it. You can stop it at any time. But remember how we talked about giving your body a good 3 to 6 months to heal? Most people will notice something before that, but you just don't want to give up on yourself too soon. And most people are good with that because they want results. And I set their orders up on ADP. So if you just take the initiative that this is how it will go, if you need to stop it, give me a call or call the company. Very easy to do. So also, by setting them up on ADP at the time of enrollment, they're going to be eligible for the ADP rewards. They can earn free product vouchers just by letting their ADPs run each month. If they stop their ADP, it voids the reward. So ADP is good for the customer as it is the distributor. And I also want to mention that I let everyone know, the ADP rewards, but the Nothing Beats Free program as well. So when you get referral calls from others, just help the customer enroll them, and then I can get them put on the ADP so that they can continue to earn free product, and I want everyone to get the best experience. Since the Customer Connect began, I've had a couple of distributors who really run with this program. We're going to introduce them, but I think, Carolyn, did you have something you wanted to say?
I do. Janelle, you have given us some incredible information, and I want to share a couple of things for those of you that have been around for a longer time, like Janelle and I and Jim Webb and Naomi and Tom Ferrier. And by the way, Tom Ferrier is running our recording tonight and doing the slides, and I am so thankful and appreciate you, Tom, for doing that for us. But for those of you that have been around for a while, you will remember that up until about 5 years ago, there was no customer program. All we had was a distributor program. And even though that's all we had, I used to tell people all the time, 94 to 96% of my organization has always been product users. Even though they may refer, they didn't get paid to refer, or even if they did bring in a few people and make $100 or $200 a month, their purpose was not to build a business. Their purpose was to use, at that time, the juice. And many of us can go into our back offices and see those people that have been on the juice since 2003, 2004, 2005. So when the company introduced the customer program, what a boost. But when they redesigned it a few years ago, with all these amazing things that Janelle has just shared with you, it just made it even better. So we didn't call them customers back then because we didn't have them. So how exciting, Janelle, that you've recognized that and you have really learned how to take full advantage of all those great programs available to us. And for those of you that may not understand some of the terminology yet, make sure you understand it, because this can mean a lot of money to you. And when we get to hear from a customer expert like Janelle, I'm taking notes. So thank you for this.
Oh, you're welcome. Next slide, please. I get to introduce my best friend. My best friend also lives here in Flushing, Michigan. Her name is Anna Kaleka, and she's also the first person I introduced to the business opportunity. So it's really helped her in both ways, but she loves the customer program. So Anna, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Cool.
Well, like Janelle, this Zengo was my first and last opportunity that I was going to take advantage of in the network marketing business. I love it. I love working with Janelle. Our whole team is fabulous. And when we heard about the customer program, oh my gosh, we just beamed from ear to ear, and we knew this was something we were going to wrap our heads around and run with. And we have. And it's one of those one-size-fits-all gifts that Zengo has given us, and we're not giving it back. So for me, when I first got involved with Zengo, I was at that point of single mother where I was afraid that I would not be able to help my daughter, as a single mom, in ways financially if I should ever need to later in life. And so as I took advantage of Zengo from day one till now, I have that security. I feel so good, and this extra money from the customer program has just been wonderful, and I am now in that position when I'm called upon for some help from my daughter that I am there for her, and I just can't tell you how good that makes me feel, and I never knew if that was going to be something that I would be able to do, and I can. And like Janelle said, and actually the words come from Sam Glanzer, in addition to, anytime we get something in addition to the already fabulous plan and compensation and bonuses and gifts, everything that Zango puts available to us, this in addition to is just a wonderful gift and attached to bonuses and the trips. And I always said after my first outing with Zango, I would never miss another one. And once you experience one of Zango's fabulous trips, you never want to miss another one. And a nice thing today, I got on Facebook, and there was a notification that I had already qualified for the August trip, and I haven't even gone on the February trip. So, and all because of these programs and the customers, and so I'm thrilled. I hope you can hear it in my voice. I'm just so excited, and our whole team is just great with this and love it. And like I said, working with Janelle, and you can hear her expertise, and I stand as close to her as I can all the time because I want it to rub off on me, and I'm a sponge. So anyway, thank you, Janelle, for asking me to say a few words.
Well, thanks for joining us, Ann. I know you had a busy night tonight, but thanks for stepping away and talking with us. So,
sure.
Next, I get to introduce a new friend that I met. Can we have the next slide, please? Ron and Margaret McCarthy. If it hadn't been for Zango, I never would have known them, because someone we referred who referred them, that's how I got to know them. And they work as a team, a husband and wife duo. They are a ton of fun. I can't wait for it. They're all going on the same Mexico trip this next coming week, so we're super excited to all travel and have fun together. But Margaret's had amazing results with the juice. She's like me. She's a juice girl all the way through. And so I asked Margaret, would you please share, because they love the customer program. So are you there, Margaret?
Yes, I am.
Cool, thanks. Would you share what it means to you?
Sure. Thanks, Janelle. Okay, well, right from the start, when the customer program started, we knew it was going to be something big for us. Janelle first announced it at one of our local meetings. I wasn't able to attend that meeting, but my husband, Ron, was there. He came home from that meeting, and he was so pumped. He just, he said, we have to sit down, and you got to hear this. And we sat down, and he explained what he'd just learned. We figured out what we needed to do in order to hit the 5K bonus that month. We looked at each other, and we both just knew that we could do this. It was like a no-brainer to us. We could get paid an extra bonus on the work that we were already doing. And we did do it that very first month, and every month since. Our first unit-level check with the 5K bonus nearly tripled our income. Right then we knew that this was huge and that we were not going to miss any month of that bonus. What we think is really great about the customer program is that you can start earning it as a 1K. Previously, before the customer program, bonuses were reserved for the premiers and above. But now distributors can earn this bonus at the 1K, 5K, and 20K level. I tell you, this customer program has changed our business. It's much easier to get customers since they don't have to commit to being a distributor. We encourage our new sign-ups to make a 90-day commitment on the automatic delivery program. Then we tell them we'll reevaluate after 90 days. Well, once somebody's on the product for 90 days, they're going to see something, and they're going to be happy about it. And so most of them opt to stay with it. I also show my customers how they can get their juice for free with the Nothing Beats Free program. Once customers start referring and see that they're getting free product, they often decide to switch to the distributor side so that they can get paid on their customers. sort of like what Janelle was talking about before. We not only get paid on our customers, but we also get paid on our customers' customers. This adds volume to our iBonus, along with our 15% power starts and our free product and with the Nothing Beats Free program. And now we even get trip points. I mean, we're going to Mexico. I don't know, I can't even tell you how happy we are about that. So every 1K, 5K, and 20K should make their goal be to qualify for the iBonus and see what difference it truly makes. Like I said before, this really is a no-brainer.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. So we've got to have a couple people who've really run with the program who see it for all it's worth, and Anna and Margaret and Ron, they definitely get the big picture for what the customer program can do for them. So thank you both, ladies. Appreciate it. Back to you, Carolyn.
Oh, Janelle, thank you. And thank you to, Anna, I miss you. I will tell you, a comment was made just a minute ago, I think it was by Anna or you, Janelle, that if it, it's for the McCarthys, that if it weren't for Zango, you wouldn't know them.
Yeah.
If it weren't for Zango, I wouldn't know you. I wouldn't know Anna. I wouldn't know Tom Ferrier. I wouldn't know hundreds of people worldwide that otherwise would have never come into my life. So it's this little side perk that is a big perk. And the joy of getting to be with each other a couple of times a year at different functions makes it very special for all of us. So, Janelle, thanks for taking the time tonight. I really appreciate it. I know that you've given some great information to everybody, and that hopefully they were taking lots of notes. Let me just,
You're welcome.
Thank you, and thank you to everybody else, too. Let me just wrap this up with the specials for the month. We have the Zango Duo, where you can buy a case of juice and a case of reserve for $235, and you get free shipping and handling. That's a $30 savings. And I always want to remind people that at one time we were a billion-dollar company with nothing but the juice. And I think what made that time so special was that we didn't have anything else to offer. So we were all on juice, every single one of us. And we had family, we had friends, we had coworkers, and anybody that we came across drinking this juice. And so we heard hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of amazing stories from hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of different people from all over the world. And sometimes I think we tend to forget that. I think we tend to forget that we are the Mangosteen Company. We are the juice company. And many people made millions and millions of dollars on juice. And I'm sometimes a little sad that we get so caught up in other things that we don't know our other products as well as we know the juice, because we have too many to choose from, and we don't always take all our products. So I encourage you to get back and focus on this juice, because this is something no other company can offer. No one has it. And we have survived those first few years of the juice battle. And as you well know, we are the only ones left. And why is that? Because we have something nobody else has. So look at the juice for the month. It's a great special. And then we have, of course, the Faveo special, where you can buy the fiber and the body cleanse and the metabolic tablets and the protein, and for $180, which is a $25 savings. You can buy it with either the whey or the veggie. And then the Go Bars, there's a $30 savings on buying the 3-pack of the Go Bars this month. And then, of course, they extended my favorite, the Marine Collagen Complex. So it's practically buy 2 boxes of collagen and get 1 for free, They're $70 each, and this is a $60 savings. So I urge you not to miss out on these product specials for the month. They will have one each month. If you have questions about any of the products, get with your upline, go online. Next slide, please. And the other thing that we have this month is the Holiday Hundreds again. They held this over, and that is during January. If you help people join Zango, you'll get paid $100 for every 3 new distributors that you sponsor with initial order of at least $100 PV. What blows my mind about that is they don't even have to go on ADP. If you just bring them in with $100 for every 3 that you do, you'll get $100. So that's in addition, of course, to the Power Start. So it's kind of like the giving just keeps on giving. The getting better just keeps on getting better. It's a rolling promo, so it means if you sponsor 2 new distributors in November and then 1 in December, they pay $100 in January. Likewise, if you signed up 1 in December and 2 in January, you'll get your $100 in February. So this is through this month. So you guys, make sure that you are paying attention to the great promos that the company's offering. Make sure you understand the different ways you can get paid because they're phenomenal. The more you think about it, the more you realize how special that is. You know, like Janelle, this is my first company, and Anna. I started 13 years ago, a little over $100,000 in debt, with the promise that if I was coachable and consistent, my life would be changed. Couldn't understand how that could be guaranteed, but I understand today. If you're coachable and consistent, don't quit. You can change your life. And you can change your life, whatever that may mean to you. A few hundred extra a month, a few thousand, or tens of thousands, it doesn't make any difference. But if you're willing to educate yourself and you have teams of people that are out there ready to teach you, to mentor you, to coach you, and help you change your life. You don't have to go sit in a classroom and pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you do have to be coachable. You do have to be teachable. If you want to change your life, you have people that have put you on this phone, that have put you in this business because they want, as all of us do, to see people's lives change from both a health and a wealth perspective at whatever level that is for you. I encourage you to take a look at this business. If you haven't seen the success that you'd wanted to see up till now, maybe there's lots of reasons for that. Could have been the timing, could have been that you didn't have the right help, you didn't ask for the help, you didn't reach out for the help, who knows? It doesn't make any difference. It's January 25th and January 26th is a new day and a new beginning for whatever we want in our lives. I urge you, take a look, get your friends, ask them what they want in their lives, and make this your best year yet. Thank each and every one of you. God bless you. We'll see you next Monday. Jim, do you have anything to say?
No, I appreciate your presentation. Thanks for all the information from everybody. And as someone mentioned, I've been in a lot of network marketing companies over the years, 3 good ones, and Zango's the best of the best. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Take it seriously. Treat it like a business. Work hard, go fast, and do good things. Thanks, and good night.
Thank you, Carolyn. Great call.
Good night. Thank you, Tom.